नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा।
Now that the election dust has settled, Narendra Modi will lead India for another 5 years. But this time around, he and the BJP will be relying on key coalition partners to govern. And by the time the next term ends, the Prime Minister will be 78 years old. That's nowhere close to being the oldest by any standard, even in a democracy. And he does appear to be in good health.
But the party itself put over 20 BJP veterans into early retirement in 2019. All of them over 75. Commentators called it their unwritten rule. So the big question is, who will be waiting in the wings? So let's look at some of the senior figures who could be in contention. The most obvious and visible is India's Home Minister Amit Shah, widely regarded as the Prime Minister's right-hand man. The pair have known each other for at least 4 decades, when Mr. Shah first joined the right-wing Hindu group, the RSS. It is the parent organisation of the BJP, which is seen as its political arm. Mr. Shah rose through the political ranks in the state of Gujarat in the late 90s when Mr. Modi was its chief minister. And after the PM's first 5-year term as India's national leader, Amit Shah entered the federal fray. Author and journalist Nilanjan Mukhopadhyay has studied and written about the BJP extensively and says Mr. Shah is a leading contender to take the reins whenever Narendra Modi decides to call it a day.
He's Mr. Modi's chosen candidate. He contests from Gandhinagar, which is politically the capital of Gujarat. Also administratively, it's the capital of Gujarat. So it's a very prestigious seat, and not anybody and everybody would be fielded by the party. There have been very illustrious members from the BJP who have represented Gandhinagar, L.K. Advani and the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So Amit Shah being chosen to represent the same constituency definitely gives him a certain edge over other leaders within the party.
Like the Prime Minister himself, Amit Shah is no stranger to controversy, having been criticised for not doing enough to prevent the deadly 2002 riots in Gujarat, where most of the victims were Muslim. In 2010, he spent 3 months in jail over the extrajudicial killing of an alleged gangster, his wife, and a male associate in 2005. But he was later released on bail and ultimately acquitted. Over the years, Mr. Shah has also made headlines for making controversial speeches perceived as targeting India's Muslim minority.
मुल्लाओं को खुली छूट दी, मदरसों को हमारा धन दिया जाता है और माफियाओं को गरीब जनता पर लूटमारी करने के लिए खुला छोड़ दिया है.
I don't see any difference between Mr. Amit Shah and Mr. Modi. He is a true disciple, and not just for the last 10 years, right from the time that he was there in Gujarat.
Mr. Shah is considered to be Narendra Modi's most loyal lieutenant. The BJP's cultural fountainhead is the Hindu group called the RSS. It is the second influential power center within the Hindu right. Dilip Dyodhar is a long-time RSS observer and analyst.
यानी गुजरात से मोदी जी के साथ में उनका राइट हैंड करके अमित भाई डेवलप हुए हैं, एक स्ट्रेटेजिस्ट माने जाते हैं. अब लोग उनको इंडियन कॉन्टेक्स्ट में चाणक्य या कौटिल्य के नाम से उनको रेफरेंस आता है.
Aside from Amit Shah, the other key figure often touted as a future BJP leader is Yogi Adityanath, the powerful current Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, India's largest state by population and one that has the most number of seats in parliament. His 2 terms as Chief Minister came after almost 2 decades as one of the youngest ever MPs in India's lower house in 1998 when he was just 26. Unlike his older BJP compatriots, the saffron-robed Hindu monk's rise didn't start at the RSS.
He is a lateral entry. He came in from the Hindu Mahasabha side of the party and then became a member of the party. So he does not have any roots within the party. Whatever support Yogi Adityanath has within the BJP is because of his extreme Hindutva or Hindu nationalistic positions.
Some of those positions include banning interfaith marriages in his state and using existing laws to ramp up opposition to the consumption of beef in Uttar Pradesh. And like the Prime Minister and Amit Shah, the firebrand politician has also been accused of making controversial speeches targeting Muslims.
By appearance, by activity, by working, by position, योगी जी हिंदू इथॉस के मैनिफेस्टेशन है, सिंबल है, आइकॉन है. योगी जी बोलने के बाद में योगी जी, मोदी जी, अमित शाह जी, यह हिंदू इथॉस एंगल से, ई गवर्नेंस एंगल से, श्रूडनेस की एंगल से, पराक्रमी व्यक्तिमत्व की एंगल से, ये तीनों इनमें सुपीरियर इंफीरियर डिसाइड करना डिफिकल्ट है.
Well, he and Amit Shah are the obvious contenders, but there is another choice who is popular on the ground, and that is Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari, who is strongly connected to the RSS.
नितिन गडकरी आरएसएस के होने के बावजूद नितिन गडकरी का एक प्लस पॉइंट है कि इंडिया में ऑल पार्टी में उनकी फ्रेंडशिप है. और नितिन गडकरी जो नया डाटा सामने आया हुआ है, तो इंडिया में शेड्यूल कास्ट, शेड्यूल ट्राइब और ओबीसी इनका 80% पॉपुलेशन में हिस्सा है, 20% अपर कास्ट का है. सब प्लस पॉइंट में एक छोटा सा ऑब्स्टेकल है अपर कास्ट का.
Nitin Gadkari, I don't see him having very much of a role if Mr. Modi remains at the helm of affairs. The fact that Mr. Nitin Gadkari is seen to be not as authoritative as Mr. Modi is. He's supposed to be a much more milder and somebody who would actually more collegial in his style of functioning, which is actually more attuned to the old structure of the BJP.
What's clear is that whoever takes the reins will have some massive shoes to fill.